Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So we're very much on the way now. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here. Well, that's good defence.
Just the keeper in his way. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He is through here. He's crossed into the middle. Played towards the other side. He's had it taken off him. What a throw in.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Simons. And here's Couch. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Too close for comfort. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is good alertness. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Schneider. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's found the way past. Ibrahimovic! Oh, what has happened here? No goals as yet. And it's Frimpong.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus. That is ended up in no man's land. Madsen gets on his bike and on the move.
Inter really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box. Kaut really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic! Oh no, what has happened here? And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Frimpong. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Xavi Simons. Now the cross. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. The Netherlands have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Timber really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mateus. And it's Simons. And here's Rijkaard. Rijkaard! Schneider gets a foot in here, and this could be the final action of the first half. Terrific effort! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
The Netherlands have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your breath.
Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Simons.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Count. Tries to play it through. And he's definitely onside. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's Oh, he's been caught on it here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. De Jong. More and more pressure on the ball here. Count being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yeah.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now, this could be a chance. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good strength.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Quinten Timber and Matson. There's a sharp little ball here. Frimpong. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mateus with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 9. Numero 22. Schneider. Numero
De Jong.
Eto'o. Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Il numero 10. Il
Now
numero
it's Rui
21.
Costa.
Il numero 17.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Baggio receives it in a wide position. He leaps for it! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Malacia. Malacia. Now it's Figo.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! And that's a good finish. And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have said.
It's Adriano! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
Rui Costa! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Circe. Oh, just skips past his man.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pass somewhat off target. That's it. The referee says enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.